Hi everyone, I'm Nicole from Really Good Stuff, here today to show you one of our new kits called Bridge the Gap. Before I dive into that though, I want to tell you that this month Angela and I will be showing a bunch of our different kits that we have, which are really great for right now dealing with all the different things we're dealing with COVID. These are really great to send home to parents or to use if you're a teacher, if you're teaching virtually. They have tons of different items that teachers can use with their students, that parents can use as supplemental materials at home. Really depends on what you're looking for. And we also have a great sales team at Really Good Stuff that can guide you if you're not sure exactly what you're looking for. So let me get started here. I'm going to start with our giveaway before I show you this awesome kit here. In our giveaway, we are giving away 10 prizes today. All you have to do to enter our giveaway is tell us what your child or your students, what the rest of the school year is looking like for them. So whether things have changed since they've come back after winter break or things have stayed the same, tell us what their learning experience is like, how it's changed. Are they virtual now? Are they going back into the classroom? We'd love to hear, just so we can be updated on how things are going on around the entire country. So go ahead and comment with anything you can to give us some information on that. And I'm going to show you our Bridge the Gap pack. So this is the basic Bridge the Gap pack. We have two versions. We have our lower level one, which is $27.99, and then our higher level one, which is $32.99. The difference is the higher one is, it comes with books. So we have a pre-K, K, and first grade pack available right now. And these are really great for parents to use at home as supplemental materials. If they have their kids home all day and they need just materials to have them keeping busy, or they want to make sure they're still doing academics throughout the day when they have little lulls in between classes, or throughout the evening. So I'm just going to set this aside really quick and show you what's in this one here. You can see on my table here that it is packed, right? It is loaded up, but I'm really excited to show you mostly this part because it is a full 16-page, full color activity book that your child will be able to use. This will last them a while, which I'll really dive into in a moment. And then the other thing I'm really excited about with these kits, which was actually a request from a lot of our customers, was this is a family letter with how to use different materials inside of the kit. So if you're a parent or a family member that's ordering this for your child or your relative, you can go through and see different ways to use different items in the kit. So sometimes we think you can only use something one way. Well, we gave you different ways to use certain items in the kit. Okay, so let me see here. Which one should I start with? I'm gonna come over here and just start you with these little cards here, which have the alphabet. So as you can see, we have the lowercase version and the uppercase version, and they're both made of chipboard, so you can tell they're really thick and sturdy and will last. And each letter has a little tactile circle underneath, so they can sing the ABCs, but they're also going to touch that little tactile piece and follow the dotted line as they read through the alphabet, through the ABCs. So those are really nice to have. And like I said, that will last a really long time because they are made of chipboard. Okay, so that's one item. You're also going to get sight word mini flashcards. So you can see here that we have some blue cards and then some orange cards. So the blue cards are actually the easier words, and then as your child learns all of those words, they can move on to the orange words, which are a little more challenging. So they come on this nice little ring here that you can take them off of if you'd like to, or if you want to, separate them. So that's a really nice tool. Really nice laminated cards that, again, will last a really long time. Then we also have this math learning journal. So this is actually also full of color. So you can, use this to teach. Your child can learn a lot through this journal. These are really nice. They can write in them. and can also use them as reference material once they're done. And then you of course get a pencil and a sharpener, because you'll need that for this kit. This one here has some square color tiles that they can use for different things like patterning, maybe building different shapes or different pictures. We also, in these kits, decided to include a social emotional learning aspect. So this card here, this also has a tactile piece. This black part here is really cool to touch. And what they do is they start here and they breathe in really slowly for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and they hold it, and then they exhale. 1, 2, 3. So if your child's feeling a little overwhelmed, they can use this as a nice tool to relax their bodies or to feel calm again. And that's a really nice tool to have just throughout the day, maybe even before bed if they feel a little worked up and they're having a hard time going to sleep. So those are really great tools. You can see there's a really good mix. We have social emotional learning, math, ELA. This is our print tracker wand. So this is a really fun tool for them to use while they're reading. So any book they're reading, they can use it to track their words. Okay, and then this reading mat, which is really cool. I used to use this when I taught. I of course had my own version that I made, which was not quite as nice as this one. But basically what your child or your students will do, it's written here on the back, they make a pile of their books in the order they want to read them on the inside here, on the green side, and then they read them and transfer them over to the red side. Okay, just like that. And then they reread them and bring them back to the green side. So this is just a really nice tool for them to have, whether they're reading at school or at home. Okay, and then they also will get these 3 laminated mats with different activities. You can see they're like really bright and colorful, tons of different fun activities to do, and they're double-sided. And then we also give you these little arrows that have a little tiny hole at the end, and all you do is stick a pencil into that little hole on one of the, it's kind of hard to do this while I'm holding it up, but I will try. Put it here, and then you can spin your little arrow right there on the circle, okay? And you get 4 of those just in case you lose them. You also have your dry erase marker to use on these laminated mats. And now I'm going to dive into my favorite part, which is this activity book. So this is the kindergarten version, just like I mentioned before. And I want to really take you through and show you just how many activities you get through when you have this book. So we started with 10 activities for math, 10 activities for ELA, and then we also added 5 activities for SEL, social emotional learning. And then we also included some cutout manipulatives, which I'll show you. So there's 25 activities in this book, okay? Some of the activities you will need manipulatives, which are mentioned in here, and then some of them they'll just write inside of the book. So here we have some activities for measuring objects. Here they are using numbers, they're writing the word, and then they're drawing the number, and then teen numbers, same thing. Here's some subitizing, so they're matching the number with the number representation by just drawing a line. And then we get into the ELA activities. So again, there are some activities that they'll use their manipulatives for, which I'll show you at the end. So those activities are here, and then you'll see the ones printed in the book. So beginning sounds, they're gonna look at the image and write the beginning sound, middle sounds and ending sounds, and then writing words. Okay, so there's a bunch of activities. Read and draw, so they're gonna read a sentence and draw the picture. Finish the sentence, so they can trace the sentence and then add the missing word. And then we get into our SEL part. So our social emotional learning section here, like I said before, there's some activities they can do in the book, and then some they'll write right inside of the book. So an emotions check-in they can use every day. How are they feeling that day? They can draw the emotions here. It says, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm confused. And then down here, some mindful coloring. So just if they need to relax and they need to color to distract from what's going on. And then finally, we get to the cutout manipulatives, which I mentioned before, a lot of the activities they will use these manipulatives for. So for example, there was an activity where they're going to measure different things around their home, right? So they have this ruler that they would use to measure. So that's the math cutout manipulatives, and then here are your ELA cutout manipulatives. And you can use them also for other things, right? So this book, like I said, is just packed with tons of content. So I really, really love these activity books. These kits were all put together by our team of teachers. So they're made specifically for students from multiple teachers. And then finally, we have this little guide here for parents or teachers. Mostly for parents, because most of the stuff here teachers would be familiar with, but parents might not be. So it just kind of guides you through how to use the different pieces. And then we have it in Spanish. So that's a really important piece here. If you have parents that are Spanish speaking, they will also have some directions here on how to use the pieces of the kit. So really love this kit. Like I said, we have a pre-K, K, and 1 version. 2 levels. We have the regular version, like I showed you, for $27.99, and then we have a higher version that's $32.99, and it comes with books. So the pre-K and the K come with our tiny take-homes, and the grade 1 version comes with a nonfiction and a fiction book. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing this kit. Like I mentioned earlier, Angela and I will be showing you kits throughout this month that we have that are really great for supporting parents and teachers at home or at school. So please share this video so we can reach as many parents and teachers as we can, and tag teachers, tag parents, and be sure to check back to see if you won one of our giveaways. Thanks everyone. Have a good week. Bye-bye.